announcement. And I know some of the emotions that I'm going through, so I know what you're going through. Yours is here upon us. And you know, you have really served this country well. You had a very impressive military career, and then an outstanding career here within the police department. It's people like you that define who we are. Not just locally with the Hampton Police Division, but also nationally of what we are as a profession. Those folks are willing to go out there every day and just make a difference, mentor those that are coming on board. And as everybody knows here, you know, we're becoming a younger and younger police department, and that's cyclic, not that unusual, but I think more and more agencies are going to see it become more of the standard because of the challenges that we're going to be facing going into the future. You're going into a third, I just learned you're going into the third level, and share some of your experiences and talents with the Sheriff's Department that's in need, and I'm be interested in hearing about the exploits there, because I think that would be rather fun. Retirement is a change in life. It's a lot of stress. It's moving. It's developing new friends. It's new colleagues. But you'll never lose the colleagues that you have earned and the friends that you've earned here locally. And certainly you've always got a home here at HPD, even though we took your key fob from you. And that's one of the hardest things to give up, is prying it out of your hand. But I know that that is difficult, because where you once didn't think twice about walking in the door, now you can. And I know when I left my first agency after 30 years, that was probably the toughest thing. And so I empathize with what you're going through, but this organization's not going anywhere because you helped make it what it is. The people that are around you here, your friends, your family, your colleagues, I know that we all have the highest level of respect for you and the job that you've done. This is not about me talking, it's about just recognizing the good job that you've done and the chance for everybody to get together and wish you the best. And I certainly, as an individual and as the chief, wish you the best. And I hope you spend many long days out in the woods. And no, I'm not going to give you the gun, I'm going to give her the gun. And she can decide whether or not you get the gun. So with that, if you'd like to come up and see if you want to say a few words and introduce your family and friends.
Thanks, sir. I'll go ahead and do this sort of like he did. It's been a long 27 years. It's been a good 27 years. The friendships I made, the people I know, you guys that have been with me from the start. Scott, when you came on, our exploits on night shift on Queen Street, and we've seen the change of Queen Street from when we started, where it was aptly named Blood Block. And you know, the type of crime that we dealt with then, and then, you know, you asking questions, whatever knowledge I had, I gave it to you, still this day. DJ, my brother-in-law, Beth, my sister-in-law, my wife, Brenda, Danny and Lori, my good friends. Can't do this job without family. And, you know, Nichols, you're just starting out, and family's key, but, you know, your immediate family, your blood family, your wife, your kids, but then you have the family that is Hampton. You have the family and friendships that you'll make throughout this career. That will get you through the tough times. I'm not saying everything's going to be an easy time. There are going to be times where you second guess yourself, question it, what should I be doing? But with that base and everybody you have around you, it'll make it go by very quickly, and you're going to blink an eye, and it's going to be like, wow. I mean, I used to come in the lineup with Spencer, Barry Betts, Dave Ellis, all sitting up front, and Lieutenant Topin can tell you, because we were back here when we started out together. He started out a month before I did, and we sat in lineup, and we're like, man, I can't believe these old crotchety guys sitting up front. I hope I'm not going to be like them. And then boom, one day it's like, I'm the old crotchety guy up front, and I was like, wow. So you know, we've had a lot of friends pass away. Edgar Browning passed away the other day. Tom Morgan just a couple months ago. I mean, the guys that we started here with, you know, they imparted their knowledge, and like I say, if you guys have any questions, Nichols, anything, you have my number. You know, I'm happy to help. You know, it's gonna help along the career. Scott, Curtis, Lieutenant, Pedro. That goes back to Chesapeake, vote for Pedro. So, I mean, back when we're on the road, but these guys will all help you in whatever you need to do. And like I say, I may be in Kentucky, but if I can help, I can still do that from there if you have a question. And like I say, it's been a very good journey. I've survived a few injuries here and there, and looking forward to the next step of the journey.
Well, now's the time if anybody wants to tell any stories while he's got friends and witnesses here. Anybody?
Yeah.
Yeah, too much, too many kids. One's too many.
I'd like to say one thing about John. When I was a cap sergeant, I always knew when John was calling, because the first words out of his mouth at night was, "Hey, what you doing, buddy?" Like 3 o'clock in the morning. So I knew there was a dead guy, but he always had complete control of the scene and everything. I knew that wasn't walking into any kind of cluster or anything, so I appreciate it.
I miss those 3 o'clock phone calls. Occasionally I would mix it up and be like, "Hey, what are you doing?" I'd be like, "What are you wearing, buddy?" He'd be like, "What?" His
If
wife
Mike
would
was
be-
here, I wasn't gonna say anything.
His wife would be like, "Who is that?" "Oh, it's McComas again. They get a homicide." So, yeah, those
Okay.
were the fun times.
Well, I'm gonna keep my mask on for this, because if you take a picture and it gets out on the internet with me without a mask on, then Reggie gets a lot of hate mail that he has to deal with, so. And I talk about this every time I give this plaque out, because this plaque really tells a story. It shows downtown, it shows the old badge. We're gonna give you the new badge. It shows the police station, it shows the memorial and our patch. And it's a cool plaque, but it tells the story, and it's just a good thing to remind you of the 27 years of honor and service that you've given the city. The city appreciates everything that you've done. And to Senior Corporal John McComas, July 25th, 1994, December 1, 2020.
Well deserved.
I wasn't kidding, Ms. McComas, if you'll come up. Huh?
She's like,
So I still can order him, I can't order you, but I can ask. I got till the first to do that.
First of what?
December
Oh,
1st.
I remember, I was like, what are we doing?
Okay, there are two things, and I'll talk about the badge in a minute, that a police officer carries with them their entire career. One is the badge, the other is the gun. One is a symbol of public's trust. The other is the ultimate symbol of those that stand between community safety and chaos, the thin blue line. The gun represents the thin blue line, because even in these challenging times, it is the one thing that says we're willing to make the ultimate decision to make sure others are safe. And so I want to give it to you, because he's transitioning, and I want to make sure that you're comfortable with giving him the gun. I'm just kidding, but it is an honor to actually present the gun.
"Thank you, dear."
Pictures.
We didn't give him any bullets, did we?
No, there's plenty.
Those are in my suitcase.
All right. Hi. And then it's, we started the tradition of giving the badge. And the badge is what we're all about. It is the symbol of public's trust. It is
our responsibility to never tarnish this badge, because when we tarnish it, we tarnish every badge across this country. When we polish it by honor and integrity and professionalism, it polishes every badge in this country. And I can honestly say that you have worn this with distinction and that you have helped polish the badge, and thank you very much for your service.
Congratulations.
Any closing words?
Cruz, you came in a little bit late, but
Sorry, sir, I'm out here, that's okay.
I wanna thank you for coming.
Yes, sir.
I wanna thank you for coming as well. And, you guys, B Squad, all right, day shift Chesapeake, I spent a lot of time on midnights. And, I can honestly say, as one of my mistakes throughout the division, don't limit yourself to one area, open yourself up to others. I've worked day shift between the chief's office, day shift with, and day shift Chesapeake. That's 3 times on day shift, and actually it should have been a little bit more. To broaden your horizons, and Cruz, like I say, we've talked in the office, and we've talked in the office as well. Don't limit yourself. Open yourself up to as much knowledge as you can get in the division, and you'll enjoy it a lot more. And again, thank you for everybody. The friendships that I made, you guys have been the backbone. Lieutenant Tobin, Lieutenant Olson, I want to thank you for your service and everything you've done for me in the time I've been here. Mike, we've been good friends through thick and thin. You know, even when we butted heads and didn't see eye to eye, but we worked through it, and we did the best thing for the shifts and the division and the community as a whole. And I want to thank everybody for it. I'm going to truly miss everybody. But like I say, we're all family, and I got your number, you got my number, anytime. And we have that upcoming case with Noah, and that's the next step in, I guess, this journey, and to get justice for Noah in the court system and make sure that she gets what she deserves as far as the justice for that small child. Thank you, guys.
Hold on.
What?
Just a gift card. Not that big deal. Anyway, favorite store ever? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway, love.
Again, thank you all.
I got one more thing for you, John. Gift card is from the guys, but we also want to give you something to commemorate your time in. And then you have here is your time on simulcast from last night.
Oh, man.
This was word for word what was said and signed by the squad, who have right to get hold of, as well as the dispatchers and property.
Thank you. That was amazing.
And this is your final roster.
Oh, thank you.
You messed it up though. There's Eric.
Thank you, brother.
One last hard card.
I didn't do the rosters, Joe. I'm the follow-up guy, so I'm the guy everybody's like, oh man, he's putting stuff in my mailbox again. It's him. So, but now you guys get to give all your follow-ups to Joe.
That's where they go anyway.
All right, thank you everybody for coming. There's some food here.
Alright guys, yeah,
There's
there's
food.
there's some,
Please.
Mission Barbecue, so please, there's some plates and utensils up here. I'll go get the drinks out from the kitchen, and it's spaced 6 feet apart, so everyone has to get each thing.
You can see the family unit right here.